Okay, we're back. Whole stream got interrupted. Super bummed. Hopefully I can get all you guys back in here and we can get a video going. Stay in there, please. Please. Go. 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 Stop. Don't look at me like I'm crazy. I ain't crazy. So we're going to be going over today Seaguar Tatsu line. Just picked this up a couple weeks ago. Put it through a little bit of testing. I wouldn't say it's been fully tested yet, but definitely liking it. My last little live stream just got screwed up, so phone died. Threw it on the charger. We're good. We're back. We're gonna conquer this review, and we're gonna get it out for you guys. So basically, before I picked up some of this stuff, I mainly threw this right here, this P-Line Floral Clear, and this Seaguar Invis-X. Wasn't a big fan of Seaguar. Their Invis-X seemed pretty decent, but as for like just, I don't know, castability wasn't the greatest with it, I would say. I seemed to get a lot more backlashes throwing it than I did the Floral Clear. Maybe it was just me dialing in reels, I don't know, but that's my main thing. Ever since I bought this Tatsu, I have got to say this has definitely changed me big time for fluorocarbon. I've ran a couple different brands of fluorocarbon, tried a couple different brands, and I know I've tried like Red Label from Seaguar and some other fluorocarbons from Seaguar before, but I have not been quite as impressed as I am with Tatsu. There's a lot of reviews out right now, guys, of just a bunch of people saying how, I don't know, I would just say back and forth reviews on this. A lot of people say it's not worth the money. There's a lot of people who don't really answer the review on if it's worth the money or not. But I have to say it is worth every single penny, you guys. It is some spendy fluorocarbon. That is for dang sure. But if you are in the fishing industry and you want something you just don't have to screw with much, it's a good line when you spool it. I mean, you don't have to worry about much. That's for dang sure. Then I would go with some of this. The castability of this stuff will absolutely change your world. That is for dang sure. No ice yet in Colorado, but the bass fishing is still great. Oh, man. Give me a plane ticket. I'll come over and fish with you. I would love to. Don't really have time for my Christmas break to come up, and I'm hoping by then I still don't have much of ice, so maybe I can do a little bit of open fishing for you guys. But I gotta say, the bass are not biting right now at all in my local area. Pretty much every spot I've went to or tried to fish, they've all moved off, like off the shore or whatnot, out deeper waters, and really need a boat to get out there and jig for them. But we do have a couple new baits that came in, so we'll be going over those, and also a little bit of talk on the next giveaway. This was a trip to Winchester, and it was right before I headed out to Winchester and fished with a buddy on his actually very, very nice bass boat. Had done this whole giveaway thing, and I just haven't got the content out for you guys. Basically just haven't. Man, as you guys can see, my data connection is not so good right now whatsoever. It just keeps reconnecting, and it's driving me nuts. Hidden fishing. Nice. Heck yeah. They are. Do you catch any bass on them? I hope so. I hope to see some content coming up. I will be definitely putting a big old thumbs up on those videos. Heck yeah, buddy. I'm super. All right. Reconnecting 5,000 times more. Oh man, I'm getting sick of this. That's for sure. I have not the greatest data right now, guys, and I'm trying to make a live stream. I gotta get something out for you guys. It's been a bit, but I recommend picking yourself up some Tatsu from Tackle Warehouse. It's the only place I buy most of my stuff from. It's easy. It's the easiest. If you have a local if you have a local shop that sells a lot of bass gear and things like that, even sells this, I definitely recommend you support your local shops, because you guys, there's not always going to be a local shop out there. And for the most part, these local businesses fight hard. They fight stupid hard just to keep their doors open and keep customers happy. And they do it all for us. I mean, that's their only clientele. That's their life basically. So if you got a local business near you that sells the things that you like, the bass gear that you need, the fishing gear that you need, then support them, guys. 100%. Unfortunately, closest place I got to me that sells pretty much the best tackle that I like to buy would be Becker's Tackle Shop up in Coeur d'Alene. Big old shout out to Blake Becker, who owns it. Man, that guy is one super cool dude. If you ever are up in the Coeur d'Alene area in Idaho, definitely be sure to check out Becker's Tackle Shop. He is one cool dude. He'll put you on some fish. He will, he'll tell you anything you need to know, for the most part. So definitely a really cool guy, and be a good guy to meet someday for sure, if you haven't already. Anyways, he's just getting. I believe he's launching a website here soon. So you guys that are across the U.S. are going to be able to buy some baits and gear from him. I'll be sure to put a link in the description of the next video coming out, if he gets that website up yet. As soon as he gets it up, basically, there's going to be a link in my description, so you guys will be able to get on there and get some gear from him. He sells I believe, pretty much the best bass gear that you can get. I mean, he knows what's up. He knows what to get in, and he can do it, basically. So I know that there's a couple companies he's been battling with, and haven't been able to get some gear and some stuff like that. And there's always going to be that in your small businesses. But for the most part, he's killing it. That's for sure. So definitely check him out here pretty soon. But as for fluorocarbon goes, pick yourself up some Tatsu. You'll be stupid impressed with it. It is worth every penny. If you guys don't have the money for it, I would say the next best thing is going to be this P-Line Photo Clear in a fluorocarbon or semi-fluorocarbon. It's not 100% fluorocarbon because it's fluorocarbon coated. So it's basically a monofilament coated with fluorocarbon, making it a little less memory, but honestly not the greatest. It still fluffs up pretty bad in your spool, but not as bad, I feel like, as the Invisix. Excuse me. What am I doing here? I don't know which one I get. Too many. But yeah, as the Invisix. I feel like the Invisix kind of bird's nest a lot worse. But that's just my own personal opinion from out there throwing it around and trying it out. Don't forget to put a big old thumbs up in this awesome little tutorial here, if you haven't already. I know the last live stream I did got screwed up, so if you guys would put a thumbs up in there, I appreciate it. Anyways, getting to talk about a little bit more here, going over some baits and the next giveaway. Next giveaway, guys, is going to be a little bit more stellar, and I hope you guys like it. Favorite has teamed up with me a little bit on this one, and we are going to be giving away a rod. Yes, you heard me, a rod. It is going to be it's actually going to be a rod from me, one of my own personal rods on this one, that I'd like to just be given to somebody else to, I hope, catch a PB on. This is my PB largemouth rod, and it's not much, really, guys. I know everybody's probably going to be super jacked. Whoever wins this is going to be stupid jacked, I'm sure. But I just can't wait. I can't wait to see who wins it, and I can't wait to get it to a lucky subscriber. Basically, guys, I'm going to be giving away a sweatshirt from Favorite that they have sent me to give to you guys. It is a youth large, so I'm hoping it'll be one of my little bit younger subscribers or whatnot that wins it. We'll see kind of how it goes or whatnot. For the most part, maybe you could even give it to your son or something like that if you are, a little bit bigger guy or something like that. I don't know. But we're going to be giving away that. and the rod. And the rod is going to be this guy right here. Is going to be a 7-foot medium heavy favorite whitebird that I caught. My 5.5 largemouth PB on. This rod is still perfectly good shape, and I'm going to be giving away to one lucky subscriber. If you guys are thinking like, what the heck is this on his reel right now? It's actually just a little weight setup for tossing around in your yard or whatnot out front, just getting practice, you know, flipping and pitching, stuff like that. But I'm going to be giving away that rod, not the reel, sorry guys, not the reel, but giving away that rod and a sweatshirt, possibly a decal, maybe a couple baits thrown in there as well. So be sure to check it out. It's going to be mad. It's going to be sick. Guess no more people in here, no more streamers. But for fluorocarbon lines like that, I would definitely go for Tatsu. I'd definitely recommend it. I've been out there, I've thrown it around, and it casts absolutely amazing into the wind. That's one thing it has up over any fluorocarbon I've ever thrown. And the diameter is a little bit smaller. So if you guys really like, you know, to run a little bit smaller diameter, if fish are a little bit finicky, it's great. It's absolutely amazing. You can still get away with like a 15-pound line, but yet to be honest, you're only throwing about a 12-pound line, which I feel like in anybody's case, you kind of know. But a lot of people have been seeming to go, bud, go play, please, go. You don't need to be in every video. He always wants to be in my videos, like hardcore, and I don't mind it most of the time, but he just kind of stands there and looks at me. So, anyways, guys, it's definitely worth every penny. I mean, yes, it's like some $40, $50 line. It's hard. It's really hard to just stomach having to pay for that much for some fluorocarbon. But man, Seaguar has done it. They have definitely done it. It is an absolutely amazing line. And with my review, I would say it's worth every penny. Brian Latimer, he's definitely a big fan of it. I've seen a lot of his reviews on it, and he's talked about it multiple times. But I've got to say, he's definitely correct with his review. If you guys haven't seen his review, I wish I could like link it I could probably link it in the description, but this is a live stream and it won't let me happen now. But anyways, go check out Brian Latimer's her review on Tatsu compared to Invisex, and that will give you guys the full rundown really on what to use it for and how to use it. I still use it for jigging and for ripping those fish out of cover and whatnot, and I don't seem to snap off ever. But I would have to say that if you need something a little bit beefier, if you're really in some thick stuff, some thick brush and things like that, I would switch up to an Invisex just because it's a little bit beefier. That diameter is going to be a little bit bigger. And if you still want to run a fluorocarbon or 100% fluorocarbon, that's going to be your way to go to still get those fish out and make sure you don't snap off. So that's going to be my review, guys, for the Tatsu fluorocarbon. It is definitely a force to be reckoned with. That's for sure. I haven't tried a whole lot of other lines, but man, right now that is one of my favorites. Definitely got to be one of my favorites. So guys, get out there, buy a spool, check it out. I guarantee you're gonna love it. Excuse me. Now moving on, we are going to show some new baits that we got and going into winter ice fishing. Basically, I haven't ordered my rod yet, guys, for ice fishing. Last season, I went all year with using a couple rods from a buddy. And this year, I was like, not gonna happen. I definitely got to get my own rod. So I already bought some 4-pound test weather fishing line. I didn't really go expensive on that. Just got something that was gonna work, kind of thing. I'm not a super big ice fisherman, just so everybody knows, but I do like getting out there and trying it. So I'm going to spend a little bit of money this year and try to get some equipment and some gear to be able to get out there and do a little bit, I would say a little bit better ice fishing. but we'll see how it goes. My buddy now that I ice fished last year with, you guys seen, Joey, he's actually living up in the Coeur d'Alene region, which is kind of near where we had stayed on the ice this last year up at Freeman Lake. And then we also fished the Sportsman's Access on Coeur d'Alene Lake. So basically, we're going to be teaming up with him up there around the Coeur d'Alene region and doing some ice fishing on some of the lakes up there once they are froze over, obviously. I think there's already a couple starting to freeze over, and we should have some safe ice probably toward the end, maybe middle of December. But anyways, this next payday coming up, we're going to be getting a new ice rod. I think I'm just going to buy something off 13 Fishing from those guys. Man, I really wish Favorite would come out with the ice rod, but I'm sure here pretty soon they will. It's going to be damn sexy, I'm sure too. But for right now, we're gonna pick up a 13 Fishing. I think I want to say it's like whiteout rod and reel combo, but I'm not exactly 100% sure on the name of it, so don't quote me on that. But anyways, so we're gonna be getting into ice fishing. That's gonna be a lot of fun. Hopefully, we can come up with some decent fish. Also, got a new GoPro coming on the way. Still haven't received it yet, but it's coming. It's in the mail. Hopefully, at least. And we'll be getting some better footage with that. So that'll be really, really cool to get and figure out how to work, I guess. I've been using an ancient GoPro, that's for sure. And I mean, it gets the footage for you guys, but I want to get a lot better quality for you guys. I think that's key. But other than that, we have picked up some what am I saying? Oh, my Lanta. Can't even speak right now. Some Guggen Bandito bugs in just a watermelon. We're going to be throwing those. We also bought, let's see here. I got one showing out here for you guys. So this is the Bandito bug. I actually have it shortened up just a little bit, so it's not the full bug. I was kind of going to just post up on here halfway through my video or whatnot about the Guggen Squad. If you guys make another run of Bandito bugs, make them a mini. I mean, I know you're going to obviously keep producing these like crazy, but make a mini Bandito bug. Maybe without these two, these two little arms right here, and then just a little bit smaller, rounded off right there. Good to go. I think a mini Bandito bug would be killer. I use a lot of like I feel like a lot of minier, smaller jigs, and I catch some pretty nice fish on them. So a minier version of the Guggen Bandito bug, I would love to see. Got great action, just a great profile in the water and everything. And then we got it paired up, guys, on this, I want to say it's a chopper. I'm trying to remember the exact name of it, but yeah, chopper jig head with a VMC hook on it. And this is a weedless jig head. Got these off Tackle Warehouse. You guys can check them out. They got a pretty soft brush guard, so it's pretty easy to get a hook set in. Super nice. And then one of the greatest features about these are that they have a twist lock head. You guys can't really see it right now because I have the bait already on there, but this actually has a whole twist lock underneath this bait that's honestly pretty good size too. It's about that far down. And definitely a big saver for keeping your baits on. So definitely recommend those guys. And there will be, well, no, never mind. Excuse me. I was going to say there was a link in the description, but that was the last video. Unfortunately, that one got screwed up and didn't get posted. So we're doing it over again. Oh, joy. But head over to Tackle Warehouse, guys. Check these guys out. They're super handy. And I buy a lot of just weedless jig heads for, plastics and things like that because I get a lot more bites on just a straight plastic with a jig head. And I like having the weedless there because I can float it right over rocks and really just honestly work it on the bottom. So they work really good for that. So that's a new little bait setup we have going now. And I feel like it's going to be pretty gold come this next year. So we'll throw it around mid-spring, whatnot. We got a bunch of tournaments that we're going to be fishing. Gonna be fishing a lot of tournaments with my buddy David, and possibly even getting into the Clearwater Bass Angler series over here in a John boat if I can do it. I don't know if they're gonna allow me or not, but gonna be getting a John boat beginning of January. Tournaments don't start till end of March, beginning of April, and basically within that time frame, beginning of February, get the John boat, and then we're gonna go build the thing. Basically, I'm gonna bring you guys along with on materials and everything we're gonna get for it, as well as just putting everything together, how we're gonna go about making our little mini bass boat, and it should be pretty sweet. So gonna be pretty jacked to bring you guys along with. The other thing we got for a little bit of winter fishing, if we do get to do any before the ice over, is some North Sada blade baits. We got in 1/2 ounce, we got a gold and a silver, pretty much just staple colors. They work really well, and when it's cold out, a blade bait works absolutely amazing. Pretty much just rest it on the bottom, kind of chatter it up toward the top a little bit, let it sink back down. It just works great for looking like a dying shad or something like that, and they catch fish in the winter. Dang good. So hopefully we'll be able to get out, do a little bit of winter fishing with blade bait, and show you guys a little bit on catching some smallmouth, maybe some largemouth with one of those. So that's pretty much going to do it, guys. That's the news. What is new in the whole fishing era of DVS Fishing Adventures. So that's going to do it, guys. Definitely recommend that Tatsu fluorocarbon. Get out there, try some out. It is lovely stuff. It is going to make your casting so much more of a dream. And yeah, that's pretty much going to do it, guys. Put a big old thumbs up if you enjoyed the review, if it helped you out. And I know there's a lot more reviews out there. They're just all over the place, it seems like. But I got to say, Tatsu is worth every penny. It's some spendy line, but it's worth it. It is dang worth it. So put a thumbs up if you liked the video. If not, don't worry about it. Go check out some more fluorocarbon videos, maybe. I don't know. And be sure to subscribe because we got a lot more videos coming. We got hopefully some better content coming. My laptop I got right here, I know has a butt ton of content on it. I'm just trying to get through. I'm trying to basically make all these edits so when I can get to some Wi-Fi or something, or just run to Mickey D's or something and upload some content for you guys, I can do a couple videos at once. That way, yeah, you guys have some stuff to watch, you know. So, anyways, thanks for tuning in, guys. I hope this little fluorocarbon review helped you guys out. And be sure to check back in with the next live stream, next video, next everything. We will be back.